Hi, I'm Kate Ward, and this is your Dickman Farms Smart Gardening Tip. And it's summer here. It is now just heading into August, and things in your garden should be looking great. Now, it's also the time of year that, you know, does have had their babies and everything's getting out. We have new little critters that might want to come investigate you, and that's one of the things that we have here. We're here outside the garden center office, and actually you can see this plant that's much shorter. We've had some deer damage, so it is growing back, but one of the things that's a great time to do is get the animals out of the habit of coming and knowing that your yard is a salad buffet. So this is a very easy product to use. It'll tell you how to use it and how much to use and how often to use in the back label here. But this is just a spray. Don't get it on you. It smells yucky, but that's the reason it works. It's because it works on scent. So, oh, it smells terrible. They want to go hang out with the Joneses. See ya, bye-bye. Don't come here to eat. You want to keep them out of that habit. They're big animals, they're smart animals, and they live a long time, so let's not get them knowing that they can come to your house for lunch. The other thing you can do is if you do have a little bit of damage, like you see here, I have these long sticks, and you can just take them off, because the plant won't grow from there. So if you have any long miscellaneous sticks sticking up, if you did get some damage already, go ahead, trim them, actually trim them first, then spray, so you don't get any gook on your hands. So moving down our garden, you might have some beautiful things in bloom like these astilbes. This is their time to shine. This is a shade garden actually. So you can leave them alone, but sooner or later you're going to want to come through and trim them off, or perhaps they make a great cut. You have some wonderful things that you can cut and bring in the house for now. So maybe that's what we'll do. We'll take a couple little flowers and we'll make myself a bouquet for my desk. So moving on down, you'll see that I have a big open space right here. Now, my perennials are full up, so if you have a space in your garden, these astilbes, they're not going to fill in this hole. It's a great time to figure out where the holes are in your garden and go ahead and fill them in. I know this is a shady garden, so I need a little shady something that'll pop against this. I have a lot of stuff that you can go look for that might do that. The other thing I'll show you is if you had a wide open space right now and we had some weeds growing in it, you could go ahead if you wanted to and you could spray those weeds that are in that wide open space. But if you happen to get weeds in amongst your perennials, you're going to have to pull them. We don't have anything that's going to work for that. So go ahead and pull them out, get you in there, get your daily exercise. So as we move down the garden, you can see I have some other spots that we had some damage by those deer. Again, if I was wanting to go out, I could go out and I could pick myself a little pretty bouquet as I go. It's something fun to do, and I'm using these nippers. Nippers are great. They're just that. That's exactly what they do. They're meant for little branches and kind of soft stuff. They're great for cleanup. Here's an example of our weeding that we would have to do within a plant, because I do have a couple little seedlings coming up here in this little deer-browsed astilbe. So you can pull those out by hand because we don't have a spray for them. Hanging baskets or other baskets, this window box, you could do a light trim. And I know I just cut off some flowers there, but by doing that, that helps the plant branch out and stay nice and full. Little bit of maintenance for a lot of reward. And the only other thing we'll see, oh, here's some dead flowers we can take off. Get rid of them, gets it cleaned, looking nice. I'll come back and pick up that pile and we'll actually compost it. The other thing you see this time of year is you might see something like this. All bark mulches can get it. It's a slime mold. It looks less than appealing, shall we say. But you can go through and actually pick them up and just throw it out. You can see it just, but any mulch will get them. They're brought on by the decaying matter in the mulch, which is what builds your beautiful soil underneath for your plants. But they will eventually dry up and go away, and you can kind of kick them off, or you can pick them up. But this type of weather, which has been quite moist this year, will exacerbate seeing a few of these. As you can see, it's one little spot. It doesn't hurt the plants, doesn't hurt your pets, but it's kind of ugly, and if you want to get rid of it, go ahead. And until then, when we see you again, happy gardening and enjoy.